Hello everyone, welcome to my little channel. I'm Les Coins. If you've not been here before, I tend to deal with 50p hunts, world coin hunts. Those are a fan favourite, those. And the occasional silver review. Before we get stuck into this week's 50p hunt, I will show you my latest bit of silver. Quick gander. It's the 1 ounce Britannia, dated 2026. This came out a couple of days ago. I threw my order in, and as usual with the Royal Mint, these get sent out pretty much straight away. So I've already had this longer than I was actually waiting for it to arrive. So it's literally days in it. So I'm not going to do a review on this one. They're pretty much identical to all the previous versions that are out there. It's just a change of year in the corner there, but it's a nice little addition to the pile. Right, now if you are an old hand, you'll know that a little while back I bought a bag of 50p's from the post office, 250 quid's worth. Get them out of the way. And I've been gradually going through them. I've done £100. I think it was on a live stream a few weeks ago. The odd 50 quid as well was thrown in recently. And now we've got the last 100. So what I will be doing is going through each of these bags. We'll be looking out for the usual culprits, the 2008 Britannia and the 2017 Shield. Both of those are low mintage, and then after I've done the actual going through of the coins off camera and before we wrap it up, I'll go through them, see if we can find the 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18 and 21 Shields, and those were not intended for circulation. Now I have seen a few videos in the last few weeks where I think Christopher Collects, for example, he had a 2011 pop up in his hunt. So we know they're out there, they've just not visited me yet. So enough waffle. If I move all these out of the way, we can get stuck in. Right, so first things first, get the bags out of the way, shall we? Done that, now we can wade through, see what we've got. Now, as you can see, they're money bags rather than sealed bags, which is a bit of a disappointment, but I get my stuff from the local post office, and the local bank's miles away. So you get what you can from those guys. They're usually pretty helpful, so I've got no complaints there. Right, let's start going through and not drop any if we can help it. Now I normally go through coin news, latest goings on, that sort of thing. There's not been a great deal really happening except for the Monopoly 50p. Now there's been a lot of talk about this coin for quite some time. And I've read different reports. It sounds like it's going to be one of a set or a standalone. My gut feeling is it's going to be a standalone because it's come out straight away with the Monopoly man on it and the Monopoly logo. I've not heard any direct mention of specific designs that could be included as if it were a part of a series. So who knows, we might get another, we might not. If not, I've got the coin on order, so I'm waiting on the normal BU version to arrive. That's hopefully going to come from Westminster Collection in the next few days. Other than that, I do have the silver version. So it's the colorized version, so I'll be doing a review on that once that arrives. Here we go, we got our first find, and it's a Charlie. Question is, which one do we get? It's the Elizabeth Memorial. Now, like an idiot in the last hunt, I turned around and kept saying, it's the coronation. No, it's not. This is the Elizabeth Memorial. It's fairly common. There's about 9.6 million, I think, of these. Many people say they're undated and then try to claim thousands of pounds on eBay. The date is on there. It's just very, very small on the reverse. But that's a nice one to get us started with. Tell you what, if I zoom in, can I zoom in? No, I can't. So I've been changing the layout on my desk for the camera, and it's a bit higher than normal. So I've got to hold everything a little bit closer, even with the zoom. But apart from that, yeah, there's not a lot else really going on. I'm still waiting on my RSS or RRS or whatever it is, Discovery £2 coin. The thing with Westminster Collection is they say, yay, they're released, order yours today, and then you sit and wait for 2 weeks because they haven't actually got any in stock. I think they strictly need to change their word into don't order it, pre-order it. Slight difference. If you don't have stock, you're pre-ordering. But yeah, got that one on its way at some stage, hopefully. Oh, hello. Got ourselves a Paddington. We've not seen this little furry chap for quite some time. And I think we might have ourselves a crisp packet error. Down here in the bottom left hand corner should be a single line. I can't quite see the light, but I think there's an extra little lump of metal just below that line, and if so, that is a crisp packet error. They're fairly common. It's not exactly a rarity, but there are quite a few out there. I've already got 2 or 3 just from doing hunts. So yeah, I'll take a close-up picky of that and I'll pop that up on screen for you guys so you can see what's what. Oh, and the next one over, Benjamin Bunny. Very, very, very common little chap, that one. 25 million. It's not a rotation error. But yeah, see him pop up every so often. So that's not bad. We're into our 4th bag and that's 3 coins, 2 from 1 as well. So I'll take that, especially when they're open bags. Right, what was I rabbiting on about? Oh yeah, different coins I'm waiting on. Yeah, there's not a lot else really out there at the moment. I've said it in several previous videos and I'll say it again. You've also got the Sovereign due to be released. Probably end of October. Maybe the beginning of November. Oh, these are alive. Sit still. Thank you. So yeah, that one's going to be coming out shortly, so that's going to be a few quid's worth. I've said before, price of gold's gone up. It's gone up again recently. So expect to pay a lot of money for a single sovereign this year. It was a lot last year, that was bad enough. This year I think it's going to be even more. So if you do collect and you've got a missus, don't tell her. Just say it's a nice little investment. And then everyone's happy. I did a video a few days ago. Hopefully you've seen it. If not, pop along. It's just a quick review of some of the coins I've received from orders, mainly £5 coins, that I didn't bother doing full-blown reviews for, as well as a couple of items I managed to pick up on eBay. And one of them is a very, very nice little gift from a friend of mine for a very, very late birthday. That was a bag of, where are they? Here we are. 2025 £1 coins. 170,000 supposed to be out there. I got 20 in my hand. I put it to everybody watching that last video. What should I do? Should I split the bag? Should I keep it sealed? Should I keep it sealed and wait for one to turn up in the wild, so I've got one from my own proper collection? And the general consensus, and one that I'm agreeing with all the way, to be honest, is sit on the bag, don't open it, on the off chance that I can get my hands on one from the wild, and then I can keep the bag as a sealed bag. Hopefully, I mean, it's not going to be worth a great deal more than it already is, but it'd be nice to have. There we go, another Benjamin Bunny. Like I said, very, very common, those chaps. And the one right next to it is the coronation for the king. Yeah, 2023 coronation, 5 million. These are still popping up, but they're going to get rare. Now, a year ago, I was pulling out UK Pride virtually every hunt. There's 5 million of those as well. Now you hardly ever see them because people are starting to collect coins and hanging on to them. So yeah, just if you come across one of these, sit on it. If you get 2 or 3, hang on to the better ones. Don't hang on to every single one, because there will be people out there wanting to collect and can't, because some of us are hoarding coins and it doesn't look very good on us as a collecting community. There's a grotty one in there then. Yeah, other than that, yeah, there's no other real news, no coin news. The Year of the Horse Chinese New Year ones, they came out the other week. That's been received. Again, I didn't bother doing a review of that particular one. I just included it in the review video I did of all my recent purchases from the other day. So if you're interested in the Chinese New Year stuff, go and have a quick look at that. I've done, I think now, about 5, maybe 6 videos of the Chinese New Year coins. They first started coming out in 2019, and I started reviewing them at that, well, didn't review them at that point, I was collecting them from that point, because I've only been running this channel for 2 years. But yeah, there should be reviews on there of the last couple of years at least. So if you're interested, like I say, pop along, have a quick look, and go from there. Right, got ourselves another Paddington, this time Paddington at St Paul's. Just over 9 million of this little chap. I'm not aware of any errors, die errors on this one. The one that with the errors that I'm aware of obviously is the Paddington at the Palace and Paddington at the station. And that one is again, it's an extra bit of metal that's been dumped onto the coin, and it's right underneath the window of the train in the background. So if you get one and it's an extra lump of metal just below the windscreen wiper, you'll see it. Right, last bag. Not much more to go. Oh, that's nice and shiny. 2007. Are we going to finish on a find? Not today. Well, it's not too bad, considering, like I say, they were open bags, and you get what you can. So we got ourselves Coronation, Paddington at the Palace, 2 Benjamin Bunnies, King's Coronation, and Paddington at St Paul's. So what I'll do, I'll go away now off camera and I'll have a look at all of these bundles. and see if we can find anything else that we can call a find and go from there. So, back in a moment. Hi folks, we're back. Right, gone through all the bundles. There's not even a courtesy of a 2017 or a 2008. So, yeah, that is our finds for the day. So, we've got, where are we? That way up. That's the Queen Elizabeth Memorial. Got our Paddington at the Palace. 2 Benjamin Bunnies. The King's Coronation. And Paddington again, this time at St Paul's. Now, one quickie thing I will say I want to raise. If you're new to coin collecting, especially the British stuff, the 50p's, that sort of thing, please, please, please be very, very careful what you buy and where you get it from. eBay is brilliant, but there are a lot of people on there that do not know what they've got, or they do know and they're trying to scam people. One item I saw on there, one coin rather, was a 1997 50p marked up as very rare, low mintage, and they were asking something like 1200 quid for it. Well, you're never going to get that even for the rarest, the real rare 50p's, 100 quid if you're lucky, sort of thing. Now when it comes to 1997, that was the first year of this size of the coin. And if I just quickly go through this bundle, there we go, 1997. That isn't. Another one. No. Another one. Another one. See, based on that, yeah, very rare. Oh, very hard to get hold of. So another one there. Just be very, very careful. Price it up, look around, compare prices, compare bundles, compare everything you can. Don't pay what you think is the going rate without double checking. I've known a few people actually get ripped right off and paid 60, 70 quid for a coin like that one, the Elizabeth Memorial. Like I say, there's about 9-10 million of those, and they sell them as undated. Like I say, date is on the back in small print. They're all dated. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Just be careful, folks. That's all I ask. Right, well, that is it for today. We've got ourselves 6 finds, which not brilliant, but given, like I say, open bags, it will do the trick. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully you can click the like button, maybe leave a comment. If you're not subscribed and you want to watch more of these, why not click the subscribe button so you know when I'm up to no good. And I will see you lovely folks in the future. So for now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.